Happy birthday, Canada, 150 years.
Canada's 150th birthday is a chance for us to give back to our country by doing 3 things for Canada. 3 Things for Canada calls on Canadians to give 3 gifts of service to our country. It challenges us to think about what we are passionate about and what we can do to give back in our neighborhoods, communities, cities, and country.
Calgary has a rich history and culture of grassroots volunteers coming together to take action and take ownership over our local neighborhoods and communities and to celebrate what it is that we feel is an extension of our home. Our city now has 152 community associations, and all of these are volunteer-led organizations that need memberships in order to thrive. As 3 Things for Canada asks us this year to do something for our neighborhood or our nation or our world, we ask you to think about how you could be part of this volunteer movement in our city and to join your local community association.
Why? Because every neighborhood in Calgary has a community association devoted to making sure you and your neighbors love where you live. A dedicated group of volunteers works every day to provide you with social, recreational, and educational opportunities close to home. They act as a voice for community life, keeping you informed on what's going on and advocating for your community on issues that affect you. Community associations help bring you together as neighbors to get to know each other, form relationships, and create a strong sense of belonging.
We really encourage here at the Federation of Calgary Communities to get to know your neighbors. When you get to know your neighbors, you feel safer because you can rely on them if you are in trouble, and you're more connected to the very people that live closest to you. Move from watching your neighbor to watching out for your neighbor can make all the difference. Our role here at the Federation takes us to lots of different communities across the city of Calgary. We always hear from residents that traffic and speeding are issues in their communities. Hearing about traffic safety has increased my own awareness. So my second thing for 3 Things for Canada is for all of us to become a little bit more aware and drive slower to protect our communities. Lastly, mobilize your community, whatever that means for you. Your community can be a location, a shared interest group, cultural or religious community, or your community association. Get involved and focus on issues that can make your city and Canada a better place for the next 150 years.
Here at the Federation, we're committed to supporting welcoming and inclusive communities. And as such, I want to challenge you to make your 3 Things for Canada something that helps make all people feel like they belong. This is so important to us because we know that when people feel connected with their community, they are more inclined to volunteer, take pride in their community, and generally be more involved civically. So, what 3 things can you do to encourage a welcoming community? Start by saying hello. Take some time to meet your neighbors, especially those who may be new to the area. Grab a My Neighbor card and start that conversation. You can also invite your neighbors to be part of it. Know of any great places or events going on, like a community barbecue? Reach out to newcomers or those who normally might not attend and let them know they are welcome. And lastly, support organizations that celebrate diversity. See if there's a youth, seniors, Aboriginals, immigrants, or other organizations or programs that you can volunteer with in your area, like your local community association.
See, there are many ways to get involved in your community, and there are even more ways to be part of your community association. You can go to an event they're hosting, purchase an annual membership, volunteer for something, provide input on an issue they're working on, attend their AGM, or even step up to volunteer as a board member. The opportunities available to you are endless. So let's all wish Canada a happy 150th birthday by doing 3 Things for Canada and giving 3 gifts of service to our country. A.